Hello and a warm welcome to everyone over here. I don't know, I just got it. I'm trying it out, but I will not use it again. I just wanted to test. I just wanted to test if this is working or it's not working. So I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Just a test. I'll try it later on. I didn't have time. So, hello to everyone. Nice to see everyone. Hope to see everyone here soon. And yeah, I was just I know I had this headphone. I bought it, some time ago, and I said, let me see if I can, use the headphone and see, how best, it might be a little better. It has a microphone as well. So I just tried it in the beginning. So in case it is silent, I don't know. Later on, I will try it out. I will try it out later on and check and see, how it is. So uh, it will be better to use the headphones when I'm doing my live stream. So just as today's theme is first aid kit. How many of you feel it is necessary to have a first aid kit in your home? How many of you feel it is necessary to have a first aid kit in your home? Don't worry, I repeated it twice. It's not an echo. And Stephen Bennett, hi, how are you? And how's Martha doing, Stephen? Good to see you here. Stephen, are you able to hear me clearly? Okay, that's good. That's nice. Good to hear. I hope there was something positive from the checkup yesterday. And Stephen, just a request. If you can send me an email, the email is on my website. The email is on my channel and in the description also. So if you feel, just send me. We can sometimes just chat about some other things which, it doesn't look good to chat over here, you know. So if you think you're okay with that, just send me an email and then we can get together on some app or something like that if it is convenient to you. Okay. Okay, you may hear me clearly. Stephen, I just want to try out something. If you are here just for a minute or two, on with me. Okay, thanks. Now, if you're here with me, I just want to try out a headphone. Can you tell me if you can hear me? All right. If you can just tell me if you can hear me, I just want to try it out and see. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Stephen, are you able to hear me if I have this headphone and microphone on? Can you hear me? I didn't have a chance to try this. I used to use it before, but not any longer. Can you hear me? Okay, that means you cannot hear me, right? You cannot hear me. Or does it mean that you can hear me with the microphone and it is same without the microphone? Is that it? Oh, that's good. That's good. So I can leave it on. I can leave it on then. Thank you, Stephen. I just wanted to know. I used to use it before, I used to use it before, so now it is. Yeah, it's just good. Thank you so much, Stephen. Okay, so that's good. That's good. This morning I was searching for something, and then I saw this headphone, and I said, "Why not?" I had bought this headphone because if you're teaching online through any agency and things like that, they always want you to have a headphone, and they want like the noiseless one and, all those kind of things. So I was thinking I needed to buy one. So I bought one. Unfortunately, I never had the opportunity to be, enrolled by any of the agencies for teaching online. So when I used to do my own teaching online, I just used to use the app and my camera and my sound. So I never used the headphone. But now that I'm doing live stream very often, I thought to myself, why not, right? Why not? Little by little, when I can afford it, then I can, get into buy a few more accessories and things like that. So that's good. Thank you, Stephen, and thank you for dropping by. I yesterday I skipped a live stream because in the morning because I had cooking to do. I had the laundry to do before that, and then dry out the clothes, and so it was a bit uh, rushed. And I said, getting doing a live stream morning and evening is getting too much. I don't have time to a lot of time to make my videos and edit it, and I don't have time to be on other people's live streams or other people's videos, to comment. So I was restricted for time. So what I decided to do is just skip it in the mornings, skip it. But yesterday, um, I had like only about 5 watch hours, though I had lots of people interacting, quite a few interacting, but I had very few watch hours, about 5 hours only. So I thought, even if I get a 1 or 2 hours in the morning, for a short time, it would be useful, and plus get in some good conversation. So, Stephen, just a comment about my today's theme, or anyone else who also happens to be online, a comment about my today's theme. What do you think? Is it useful? Do you think it is useful to have a first aid kit in the house? Do you think it is useful to have a first aid kit in the house? And why would you think why would you think it is necessary? And one very important factor: what is priority number one when you have a first aid kit in your home? What is priority number one when you have a first aid kit in your home? So, if you can just shed a few comments on that, Stephen, it would be wonderful. Yesterday evening, most of the people had commented on my theme. It was very nice, It was very nice to hear all of them, their views and things like that. It was something very interesting. I know you saw it. I know you saw the video. You gave some comment. Okay, Steven says we don't currently have a first aid kit in our home, but have them in our vehicle. But I actually ordered a new first aid kit for my wife's car, as hers is outdated. Uh, Very good. Yes, right. Many of us do not have a first aid kit in the home. Many of us. It's only when my wife was sick that we had some kind of a first aid kit. Okay, the few essential things we had that in our home, but prior to that, we never ever thought of having a first aid kit. Surprisingly, but we never had. You at least have a first aid kit in your car. We did not have a first aid kit, neither in her car, neither in mine. And the only place we had one was in the office where we work, right? So But then when my wife was, sick, we realized, like, and not just a first aid kit, not just a first aid kit, but we even had a bag ready and prepared if we had to rush her to hospital. If she became serious or anything, we had to rush her to hospital. Then we had a kind of a full bag ready for her, like, with all sorts of things there, so that when the paramedics, or if we are taking her on our own and she has to be admitted, we would just take that first aid kit, not the first aid kit, sorry, but we would take that bag, the bag that we had prepared for a hospital. So that one bag is something we always had ready also, additional, like, we had that ready. So that is it. But prior to that, we, like how you at least have it in the car, we never ever had a first aid kit, anywhere. We tried doing it, not that we didn't, we tried, but then one priority of the first aid kit is keeping on checking to see that they are not past expiry, right? They have not passed the expired date. Some people have the first aid kit, but they just don't look at it, and when the time comes to use it, they will find something has expired, and they may not have another one. They may not have another one. So this is something that is very important to check and see that it has not expired, right? That is important. Even I have other medication at home, and I'm always checking the medication. I'm always checking the medication to see if it has expired or not. Yes, yes. We do have a lot of other medication also in the home that is not really in a first aid kit. And the important thing is to always keep checking that uh, it's not past expiry. Usually, whenever I get any kind of medication, I always make sure that the like it is at least 1 or 2 years ahead of time. It is 1 or 2 years ahead of time for expiry. Um, like even spices, I had ordered for some special spices. We got attached to that when we were in Dubai, and the spices are it's the brand name is called Shan, and it is made in Pakistan. So we love that spices, so we used to keep on buying it. When we moved to Canada, then we searched for those same spices, and we found it in, like, even Walmart has the Shan spices. So we started buying, and the Indian stores and all, of course, they have it. So we started buying the Shan. So when I came to Thailand, I was eating food outside. But when I decided to cook my own food from year before last August, when I decided to cook my own food, then I said, let me look out for Shan Masala. I think I found only one store which had some, few of them, like, but not the popular ones. So I began to look, and I found that Shan Masala, they have a branch, an agency. They have an agency here in Thailand, in Bangkok. So I got in touch with them. They have a WhatsApp also. So I got in touch with them on WhatsApp, kept in touch with them. And then I said, let me pass by when I make a trip to Bangkok. So when I made a trip to Bangkok, I passed by their office and stopped by their office. And they have quite a lot of variety, like, a lot of variety. But still, some things they do not have. So I bought some off the shelf, and then I spoke about what if I ordered for spices, because it is out of the way. So first of all, if I make a trip to Bangkok, and it is quite far off. So I said, what if I this? So they said, yes, we arrange courier wherever, any part of Thailand you are, we can arrange a courier service. So I was happy with that. I said, okay, that is good. And they said you only have to pay for the courier charges plus our price of the product. So I said that was okay. So when I went back to the other province, when I was in the other province, I said, let me just make an order and keep, because in advance. So when I placed the order, I asked them to check and see and tell me approximately how much would be the uh, cost of the courier. It didn't work out to that much compared to what I thought, So it was reasonable. So I said, okay. Like I would have to spend more just to take a trip to Bangkok. I would have to spend more just to take a trip to Bangkok. So not bad, I said, So when I'm ordering, I said, please give me the expiry date. Like I ordered like five of each type. And I said, please tell me what is the expiry date. So he gave me the expiry date, but there were uh, three products that I ordered. Three products that I ordered. The expiry date was just in a few months. So I ordered just about like two or three of them, two or three of them. And luckily they were not the ones that I use very often. So, that suited my purpose. That suited my purpose. And I said, okay, that is it. I placed my order. And then I got it, I got it very quickly. And that too, there was a problem because the courier that delivered it spoke only Thai. I could not understand, and at least say, Shan masala or something like that, then I will know. But I couldn't understand. There was no one available for me to, show. The reception was not there. Otherwise, she would have, then translated for me what he was saying. So maybe I was not even maybe it wasn't even the delivery guy, and I was out somewhere and maybe didn't take the call. I don't know what happened over there, but anyhow, he did not deliver, and it was sent back. So when I got in touch with them and I said, "What about the spices? It has not yet come." They said, "No, it had come. It was sent back again because he couldn't get in touch with you." I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and all that. So I said, "But now, how? If you send it again, do I still, if you send it again?" He said, "Yes, we already incurred a cost for sending it, but it's okay." He said, "It's okay." Now I don't know whether it was okay and whether he gets part of a refund or what. I have no clue. But I said, "Oh," he said, "Okay, I will send it again, but I will not charge you this time. But if it happens again, I will charge you extra for a delivery if it happens again." I said, "Okay, thank you so much." And I told him to send it. And I told him, when you send it, just let me know. He told me he had sent it. Then I took a number from him of the guy, and I got my receptionist to talk to them that if they come, then she was very kind of her. She gave her number, and she told them, if you do not get in touch with me first, to try me first, but if they do not get in touch with me, then to just tell the delivery guy to get in touch with her. Then she could make arrangements, or she could call me and tell me, "Okay, I'm not in the office, but can you go down? The delivery man is there." So something like that. So very nice of her to do that. So I agreed. And that's how it worked out. But somehow or the other, I told that man also, when the delivery guy comes, just tell them to mention that they are from so and so delivery service, so and so. So at least if they say that, then I know and I can go down, So that day when he called, yes, I said, "Okay, okay, I'm coming down." I did not know what to say it in Thai. I just said, "Wait, wait," kind of. And I came running down, and the receptionist was there. I told her, "Can you please speak?" And what luck, because he still couldn't find a place. It's very strange. When I Google, I can find my apartments over there, but he somehow or the other couldn't find it. So he decided. So the receptionist spoke to him, gave him some landmarks, directions, and all, and finally he turned up. Then. So I kept waiting down till he came. So lucky the receptionist was there. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. But of course, the apartment also has a restaurant and a car detailing service, So I could have gone down to them and spoken to them. I didn't think of it the first time, but like later on when the guy had gone back, then I remembered. I said, okay, this is good. Next time I can do that. The only trouble is like they don't understand English. They don't understand English, so I would have to use a translator with them and then put them on the call. And then when they finish talking, like they could, I could use the translator for them to tell me again what was said, like, but good, the receptionist was there, and therefore I was able to just get the the thing sorted out, and she was able to speak to them. She was able to speak to them and tell them that give them the directions, like. So yes, I think that knowing the basic language, having a conversation with someone is very important. The other day I had some medication with me, and one of the neighbors asked me if I have something, like. So it was early morning. I had got up already, so I was wondering, like, yes, I have, and I began searching and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I got all sorts of assortments in one shelf, like. So I just couldn't find it, but I know I had two tablets. I had two tablets for diarrhea. I had two tablets, and I just couldn't find it. So I told the person, I'm so sorry, and like, no chemist and all is open. So I felt sorry, like. So I said, let me check. I know I have these two tablets with me. So I removed everything, everything I removed, like, and I still couldn't see it. And then I had my spices stocked one on top of the other. I did take a few out, and I looked, I moved each one and I looked, I didn't find it. So I said, let me settle the whole thing. And it was good. I've settled it neatly now. So I pulled out. So when I pulled out, and then I was going through my spices, and yes, some or the other, I had removed some things, and they had gone. I removed some spices for cooking yesterday, and I think this must have dropped and fallen in between. And I presumed it might have happened, but like the few I took out, like I did not find it. So I said, let me clean the whole shelf. So I took it out, and luckily I did find it. So I gave it quickly. I went and gave it to them and said, okay, take one in the morning, take one in the afternoon, and later on you can buy. And this is locally made, so they know the brand. So I said, you can do it. I am going to the mall later on. I've got some things to purchase. So when I go, I can buy some more stock for myself. So they said, okay, and they thanked me. So, it was good. And it was recently bought, like, so no chance of looking at the expiry date and things like that. When I buy, I always check. It must be at least for a year or 2 years. Now, diarrhea, of course, I do not suffer. I don't have it, often. But I did not check the expiry date for that. But I know very well I've not bought it very long ago, like. At least sometime it becomes useful. You can give it to people. There are just five in a pack, and I had two like left with me. I keep tablets for indigestion. Sometimes you stuff, you overeat, and things like that. So the indigestion, because of indigestion, it works well, like. And if somebody comes knocking and I have it, I give it to them. What's in that? And these kind of medications are not very expensive, not very expensive. So it's all right. I just give it to them. I can always buy more, like when I go out. So that is it. So it's very nice, Stephen. Nice to have got you here. Like, you're the first one that came on. Pita said very clearly, Pita said like she would not be able to be on the live stream this morning because she is out of her office. She is going around visiting heads of schools, trying to promote her school and try to get like some public talks and all, motivation talks and those kind of things with the students. So she's trying to arrange those programs. So she said this morning she is out of the house, like, for that. Yesterday she went also to some, important educational zone people to speak about that. Today she was targeting other schools. So that's nice. That's good. So um, that's why Pita is not here. Other she's also my stronghold. She said she never wants to miss a live stream, and she also, looks into, previous replays for the live stream. Because when you're doing work, you can always leave a live stream playing there, like, or some video playing or something like that. So that's what I've been doing also to catch up with other people. I was quickly searching for any live stream. I did not see a notification, but just before I went live, I saw Rosemary on. It said I do not know which date. I just saw that it's a new one. I have not seen it before, so I decided to see it later on. Like, I'll switch it on later on and keep it while I'm busy doing anything else. So I want to see what that is about. Um, it's a very catchy thumbnail because it has the lettering all crooked, like, so it was very, like, I think like a Z, the lettering was done. So it caught my attention, and I said I haven't seen this one. So I will get on, and I will watch that live stream or whatever it was. I will watch that later. I want to get some more news about Rusty. If you have been on Rosemary's live stream, have you um, have you heard anything more about Rusty? Because he was very sick. Oh, Rosemary is live. Okay, okay. Let me check. I will keep her on then. If she's live, I can keep her on my phone. Thanks for telling me that, because I want to get some information about Rusty. Because on my phone, I always when I am doing live on my phone, I always like to keep somebody, like, where do I go? YouTube. In my in my what do you call it? Yes, in my live stream, I always ask people, remind people to pray for, to remember Martha and you in their prayers, and I also ask for Rusty, because I'd seen, I think a week ago I had seen, or 2 weeks ago I had seen Rusty was not well. He did not go to work, and then he said he was thinking of going back and things like that. So I said, I need to find out. So I just tell them to also remember Rusty in their prayers, like. And then there was one more person. There was one more person who said that her sister, a Filipino, she said her sister was in hospital. So Myrna, the sister's name is Myrna. So I, 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 I always say for these three people, I always, like, tell them to remember them in their prayers. Okay, I'm going through so many videos. I cannot see anything for her. I do not know why I did not get the notification. Rosemary, American man, Filipino wife. Are they on that one? My gosh, I'm going into so many notifications and I still cannot find theirs. I don't know why. I've gone into yesterday's. I'm looking at last week's. American man, Filipino wife, 1 day ago. Let me see what is the latest. Uh, okay, yes. Thanks for the news about the update on Rusty. That's good. Uh, I've got an old video of Rosemary, but it's 1 day ago. So I will go into there. Is it on American man, Filipino wife, or is it on Filipina farmer? American man, Filipino wife. Okay, I'll go into this one. Come and join. 27 watching. Ah, this is the one in the Z. Correct. This is the one. The thumbnail is in the Z. The real adventure begins. Okay, yes, yes. It says 27 watching. Thanks, Stephen, for that. Thank you. At least I can go in there. I can watch now and then. I can watch now and then. I can watch now and then. Okay, she seems to be singing also, is it? I have to mute the volume. I have to mute the volume. But she seems to be singing, and Randy is not there. I'll just leave a comment for them. Okay, sent off a comment. Uh, she is singing. Randy is inside. Okay, Stephen, thanks for that. Right, thanks for that. The phone doesn't stay up on my on my laptop. It's staying up one side. So yes, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Stephen. I could log into her channel. She's wearing her glasses today. At least this is my way of supporting. My safe way of supporting. So good of you also. You are watching me on one phone, or laptop or whatever, and you are watching Rosemary also on the other one. I learned so much about supporting. One thing very good, Stephen. Let me just check. You don't have a channel of your own, right? I was wanting to do a co-hosting. I wanted someone else to come onto my live stream and co-host with me. And oh, really? Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Stephen. I try to keep up, I try to keep up with technology. I'm interested, I love it. And if something goes wrong with my laptop, my phone, believe me, I have stayed awake all night. I've stayed awake all night, you know. Uh, uh, Once in Canada, my phone suddenly went kaput. I just couldn't, it's working, it's on, but I couldn't log in. I couldn't get into my thing. I do not know what I pressed. So I Googled, on my laptop, I Googled, then, it's something said, try this, something else said, try that. I tried this, that, and everything possible, but I couldn't get it on my phone. I couldn't get my phone to, operate at all. Then finally, whole night I was awake. Finally, in the morning, first thing I did, I rushed down to a particular place I knew, and the shop was open, and I asked them to check it out. And then they said, they tried also so many things, and then they said, we are very sorry, but we cannot do it, and you have to, I think it was something like it created a new password. And maybe, I spoke earlier in my sleeping, when I take a sleeping tablet, and if I that's in Canada now, I've stopped it. So when I take a sleeping tablet in Canada, when I used to take it, and if I try to stay awake, then I can play the clown, and I can do anything and not remember it the next day. It happened once before. I have mentioned it also. Like, we had a family friend come over from the UK. She wanted to see a white Christmas, but unfortunately, it did not snow on Christmas Day. And one day I was talking, and then I said, okay, I will go to sleep because I have work, a night shift. So I went off to sleep, and then got ready and all that, and went off to work. The next day, my wife was telling me, she said, what was wrong with you yesterday? I said, what was wrong? What happened? And she said, you were behaving so stupidly. You were talking nonsense. And I said, what? When? And she said, before you went to sleep. And I was thinking, before I went to sleep, and I couldn't remember at all. The only thing I knew is I had taken my sleeping pill, and maybe I stayed on, a little while more. And she said, like, you didn't say anything out of the way, but you were clowning around and talking all sorts of nonsense. And we were laughing, of course. We really were laughing a lot, like, but like, first time I've seen you behaving so stupidly, like, and dancing and actions and God knows what all. And I told her, I said, believe me, I cannot remember anything. I cannot remember anything at all, like, So then I said, it had to be the sleeping pill. It had to be the sleeping pill. And I don't know whether, something similar happened. Okay, Stephen, let me just advise you something on that. I procrastinated for 2 years and 3 months. 2 years and 3 months. I created my channel. One of the reasons was also I was scared. I was scared, like, if I cannot do, my phone is not going to have the capacity to do a live, to do, let's say, a shoot a video for hours and hours, correct? So I used to get scared, like, if I just do a short video and then continue another one, how will I join the two videos together, for my this? How will I join? Now, I could go on to Google and check, and I did try to do something, but it seemed very daunting. And me, who's always interested, you know, in learning something new, I just gave it up. Uh, Kenlin, how are you, Kenlin? Nice to see you here. I am doing very fine. I am doing very fine. And Stephen has been here from the time I went on, and he has been interacting with me also, and things like that. I'm just commenting on something that he has said about starting a YouTube channel. His friends always encourage him at work to do it. So, Stephen, yes, I procrastinated because of that. But the second thing is that when I started my live stream, the purpose of my live stream was to interview people and to get them to share their life experiences. It wasn't about myself, it wasn't about me. So, because of that, I asked so many people, but they were not willing to do it at all. They were not willing to do it at all. So, so with the result, what happened was I decided to finally, when I'm going to Australia, I said, "Come on, let me make videos." In Australia when I had a teachers reunion after 47 years, and when I came back on May 9th, I made my first post. So for May 9th, 2023, last year, I made my first post. And if you see my earlier videos, you will find that I have an introduction. And in my intro, I have said very clearly, it is all about you. My channel is all about you, your life experiences, etc. But I asked so many people. I even asked my ex-students, and three of them volunteered to do it. And I sent them, like I said, we can have a pre-recorded one live stream, so you can have it. I can have it edited and then put it out. And they agreed to that. They did not want a live stream. So I said, okay. I sent them a questionnaire. I told them, you change the questionnaire, send it back to me, whatever you want to talk about and all. I reminded them twice about it. After that, I stopped. Because if they are really interested to do it, they would have done it. So I did not pursue the matter. So that is why now in some of my long videos, you will find I've changed the intro. I've changed the intro. And I've left speaking, I've left been holding the baby, talking only about myself. But what to do? Something better than nothing, right? And so I made the start, Stephen. I made the start. I did not know how to do shots, but I began to Google, and I finally started making shots as well. And now, like, I have more shots because they are quick to make. I have more shots waiting for that one shot that will give me a million viewers. You know, one shot that will give me a million viewers. So yes, I still make the shots. From February, I'm going to be improving on it's not a new technique. For me, it's a new technique that I'll be using, and I'm going to use it continuously. I've used it before in some of my videos, but I'm going to start using it in my shorts. I want to see if this technique on the shorts, I think shorts are shorts only 60 minutes, 30 minutes, sorry, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 10 seconds. But no, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing that, put in some more voiceovers at least, like, not show myself, but at least some voiceovers. And let's see how the shots go. Let's see if it improves and gets me more, views and things like that. So Rosemary seems to have taken a break. Or she's gone to call Randy, God knows what. So, Kende, I see you now on Rosemary's channel as well. Yes, I love the song Country Roads. I love, is it Glenn Campbell? Glenn Campbell, Country Roads. So I do love that. Oh, okay. I thought I saw, Kende. No, no hate here and none at all. I've been known to do a gimme edible now and then for pain. Okay, something interesting. I wonder what's happening over there. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Kenlin. Thanks so much. Yes, if you don't have two phones, it's difficult. It's difficult. And that is why, like, I'm happy Steven said, I said, oh, you're watching Rosemary and you're watching me as well. And he said he has learned that from me. So He said, I've learned using two devices from you. That's a nice thing, learning. There is never an end to learning. We are learning all our lives. We are learning all our lives. Reminds me of a small joke I heard many years ago. And this little boy keeps boasting with everybody. Between my father and myself, we know everything, and all the others were very surprised. So they started testing him with a few questions, and he was able to give the answers and all. And then when they started testing him on some very difficult stuff, he says, "Oh, don't worry, that my father knows. So when we meet my father, we can ask him." So it became like, after that, if he did not know an answer, it became like, my father knows. So he was right. Between my father and myself, we know everything. So yes, thanks so much, Kenlin. Thank you so much for coming here. And yes, so Stephen, to get back to your topic, so do not hesitate. And I don't know why you say that you know nothing about recording videos. Don't you record on your phone when you go for parties or when you see anything nice outside? Do you record on your phone videos? We know we take pictures, but just tell me, do you record any videos on your phone when you are at parties and things like that? Or if you see something interesting, you go to the zoo, or anything like that, any time. I know you don't travel around much. Only in your young days you used to do it, but like that. Oh, you never record. So make a start. You have your camera for pictures, right? So in your camera, you also have an option to take videos, right? You have for pictures, you have an option for videos. So just do that. Okay, just do that. uh, shoot something around the house, shoot something at work. But at work, I would say to be careful at work, because the company may not like you sharing things about the company on a live stream or on a video for the whole world to see. So be careful of that, because when I have gone to some places, okay, and even for some apartments, real estate, you see some apartments, I've asked them, could I take a video and put it on my channel? And some of them have said no. And when I've gone to some establishments and said, "Oh, you have a very nice setup here. Can I take a video and put it on my channel?" And they say, "No, sorry. We sometimes just advertise ourselves, and we have a website, so we don't want our thing put on your channel." I said, "Okay, that's fine." So just find that out about your workplace, Stephen. Ask if you can take out, and if you can take out, what should you avoid taking out? What should you avoid taking out? If you take out of other people also in the company, they may have an objection. Stephen, why the hell did you take this out, and why did you put me on your live stream, video of myself? So that's another thing you have to really be careful of. Other people may not. But if you take out of your work without showing faces to anybody, if you take out of your work without showing faces to anybody, and only have yourself on camera sometimes, that's perfectly fine. So you don't even have to show yourself on camera. You are attending to some work, you are seeing to some work, so you still, you just take out a video of that particular work, or any other kind of work in your plant, any other kind of work, you can take that out. Perhaps you can take out a process of, the process of how things are done at your plant, whatever, is being manufactured or something like that. So you take out to a process, video of the process, but get the management's permission, and in a way, get it in writing by a message or something like that, so you have it with you in writing as well, just so that you avoid, any litigation problems later on. So that is something you have to be careful of. And it's a no for children. It's a no for children. Okay, so do not take out mostly of kids. If kids happen to be around in your video, you're taking out a video of the zoo, okay, your visit to the zoo, and then there are some kids who are wandering around with their parents and they come on your video, that is okay. But if you do something specifically for kids and only a video on the kids, I think just avoid it. I see some people having it and it's on video. It's not set for kids. The setting is not for kids. So that is it. And any help you want, Stephen, whatever help. I know you work a 12-hour shift. You're seeing to your wife at home, and time is less for you. It doesn't matter. Post one video a month, post one video a week, or one video a fortnight. Start that way, no problem, no problem. Just post one video a week, head for that later on. You post right now one video a month or whatever it is. uh I don't know if you are on Windows 10. If you are on Windows 10, Windows 10 has, or maybe Windows 11 or 12, they also have a Windows 11. So if you have a Windows 10, I have a Windows 10. So on Windows 10, they have a free version of Clipchamp. I will just write that down. Uh, I'll just write that down for you. So maybe Windows 10 and higher, Windows 10 and higher. So Stephen, if they have Clipchamp, and let me check if that name is correct, Clipchamp. Yes, Clipchamp. I just wanted to confirm that. I wanted to confirm that. Uh, I don't know what Windows I have. When you open a website, when you open a website, click on properties. When you open a website, uh, right click on your mouse or whatever you are using, right click on that. Or if you're using your phone, just do a click on that, and then you'll get options coming up, and then you can check properties. So Stephen, if you send me an email, whenever you send me an email, I can send you screenshots on the email. I can send you screenshots. Okay. So I can send you screenshots of, all these kind of things. I can send you screenshots, and from there you can take it. And if you have WhatsApp, or Messenger or anything, we can exchange that on the email. We can exchange. I can give you my WhatsApp if you have it. I can give it to you on email, and then from there, like, we can even have a video call whenever you want, and you can show me, okay, Winston, this is a video I shot. Now where do I go? What do I do? Or anything like that. I will help you, Stephen. Don't worry. Just do once a month. Take your time, because you do not have a lot of time. But take your time, and since you have like a video channel, just start it. It's no hard and fast rule. you know uh, yeah, yeah, not necessarily you're looking for monetization, you're looking for something like that. It's just something nice to have, as a hobby that is going through. Like, I'm looking for monetization only to help out and do charity work. Honestly speaking, that is my reason for wanting to get monetized as soon as possible. I did not care about it earlier, but now that I had my subscribers and things are moving up, I'm getting more and more, people. I'm being supported by so many other channels as well. They share my links and all that. So I'm happy that I'm growing. So because I'm growing now, I want to reach that landmark. I want to reach those landmarks for monetization, and I want to help. I want to help poor children to get through a college education. Cannot be in the West, but in the Southeast Asian countries. And since I want to locate to Philippines, I want to do that. And even if I cannot do that, even if I cannot, I'm just saying something happens, I don't relocate to Philippines. Through people, Now, through Rosemary, I already have a contact for a brother and a sister. She has been helping them to school through school. Their mother died, but the mother was a very good friend. I think the mother died or father died. I forget. I think the mother died, and that was a very good school friend of hers. So she has been supporting them through school, but they are now of age to get into university. So first the brother would get, then the younger sister would get. So I have already pledged to Rosemary that whatever I make from my YouTube by way of ad revenues and things like that, and even donations that I receive from there, I will use it for promoting the kids, and I would not be able to take a video of the kids showing their faces, but perhaps I could blur it. But YouTube says if images and videos are blurred, then it affects the video. So I leave it up to them. I leave it up to that, but I can just share to show that yes, I am doing this, or this is who I am helping, with the thing. And then Rosemary, for example, if I'm helping her, those two kids, she can always also just mention it on hers that yes, she knows for a surety that I am helping those kids, so it stands vouch and guarantee that I'm not saying one thing and doing another thing. So so that is what I will do. Steven says, I don't know what Windows I have. I got a new laptop 2 years ago and think I only turned it on 2 or 3 times. Don't worry. Sometimes, Steven, it's good to keep your laptop tuned on. Okay, turn it on, because they will ask you for updates. Okay, they will ask you for updates. Then you can always click yes. You can always click yes, so you will keep getting your system updated, because there are many things called drivers that drive the system, so you need to update your drivers a lot, so that's one thing that is very, very important to do, very important to do. Like even your let's say your Word document, your PowerPoint document, your Excel document, all the Windows document there, those kind of things. They keep asking you periodically, to update. Then even your system gets updated, right? Your system gets updated. Then sometime you are asked, oh, you are using Windows 8, you're using Windows 9. Do you want to update to the latest? And you can always update it. Now, some of them charge. Rosemary, exercising or dancing? So some of them are charging you, but always go in for free versions. Now, when you go in for free versions, go in from some website that is authentic. Okay, you think this is authentic enough, then go in for that. Otherwise, do not go in. You cannot trust any kind of website, even if it says free update. Do not. But the updates you get on your laptop, on your phone, on your laptop, you get updates. That is logistic, right? That is legit, because you know that you have downloaded these things, or these things came with your phone, so they are all legit in your phone. So just keep updating the systems, so that is very important. All right, that is very, very important. Okay, Kenlin, good night, Kenlin. Sleep well. God bless. Thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate that. And I hope Rodney is doing well. Tell Rodney I said hello. All right, tell Rodney I said hello. I don't know if Rodney is on Rosemary's stream, but I don't want to keep going to my phone and doing typing and things like that. So yes, give my regards to Rodney, and I look forward. I think he's really very busy. I've not seen any comment on the video for some time. So yes, just tell him I said hello to him, and hope to see you on some other live stream. I go at 5 o'clock in the evening, my time in Thailand, but you are fast asleep at that time. But evenings I'm on for about 2 hours. So if you ever happen to wake up and you have free time, like my time 5 to 7. Normally I keep it at least 2 hours. And if you are up and about, then you can always just log in and keep it going also till you can type in a few comments. So that way. So Stephen, coming back to your issue, keep your laptop on, now and then keep it on. And do it once a month also if possible, but keep it on. And um, just look in and see what updates it asks you for. And normally what happens, when you log in for the first time after a long period of time, it will already ask you, you know uh, do you want to update? And just click yes, and automatically things will be updated for you. It's very important to keep updated stuff with you, because your computer, your laptop will work better. It will work better. Remember, all electronic things, they get updated within a day. Today you have something new, tomorrow something better has come out, right? So it's always good to have it all updated, so just try that. So send me an email, Stephen. Send me an email ASAP whenever possible, and I will start giving you. I'll give you little tutorials, or I'll give you also websites where you can find out about little tutorials how that is to be done. I will do that, and if you still have a little difficulty, because I know you don't have much time, but if you have a difficulty, then you can still what do you call it, you can still reach out to me. And if we are on WhatsApp or some other app, it's faster, and if you have even if you have 15 minutes spare time, you can open your laptop, keep your phone on, open your laptop, and we can be on a call. And you can share your screen with me also, or I can just watch what you're doing. I can use a phone also, and I can just see what you are doing, and then I can send it back to you. Or we also have something like called screen sharing. I don't know on the apps whether they have it, but I know on Zoom I used to do lots of talks and things like that on Zoom, and I used to share my screen with them. So when I share my screen, you are able to see what I am doing, and you can do it yourself. So like you could see what I'm doing on your phone, and then you could try that on your laptop. So we'll work that out. We'll work out the logistics of how we can proceed further with the tutorials about that. So no worries about that. And like you are mostly home, it's work and home for you because of Martha. So whenever you have free at home, just let me know, and I can always help you out with things. So in the beginning, we can stick with the email, and whenever you want, if you feel like you want to go onto some app, then we can go onto an app, because video calling would be better to solve so many things. While video calling, I can show you. I can tell you, okay, do this, go there. Oh, you are stuck for this. Okay, you can do that. Like Clipchamp also, it took me some time to get used to it. So I can just explain to you the basic, like, okay, now go to this place. Now this is how you download your video, okay, onto Clipchamp. And then these are some buttons where you can use it, and then whenever you have your time, you can explore. Whenever you have your time, you can explore, other features of it, and you can begin using. And the free version is good enough. It has a lot of things. I tried other video editing thing, and it took me so long to get used to it that in the end, like, I gave up. I said, forget it. Better to stick to what I have, and it's good enough for now. So just do that. So don't forget, Stephen, if you're interested, just start it as a hobby. Start it as a hobby. Maybe when you finally retire, then you have a lot of time. You don't work 12 hours, so you can work at least 3 hours, 4 hours on your YouTube channel, and you can make it grow faster and whatever it is. Or, when you start doing it, you will get so interested in it. Like, you'll find it so nice. I enjoy it. I love it now. How to put videos together, how to edit a video, how to cut out something from, what I've taken out, let me edit this. I don't need it in my thing. And I enjoy doing it, and I've been learning more and more features out of it. My videos are not A1, but they are good enough. They are good enough. In due time, I will definitely find outlets to improve it more and more. So here, thanks to Steven saying it is okay, I've got one improvement. I'm using a headphone and a microphone, right? So here's one improvement for me, like, one improvement. And I don't know what is the tone quality of the voice. It's only afterwards I will be able to hear what's the tone quality, because you can adjust all, you can make adjustments. I have not made any adjustments. I don't, or maybe I made some adjustments in the beginning to use it. I'll have to see again now what all are the adjustments that are available and what I can do. And of course, this must be a very outdated one by now. It might be outdated, like it was quite some time back when I bought it, so it must be outdated also. So I should see also if there are any drivers and all that I can update the headphone with, like I can try that later on. So yes, let me see how it works best, like now. Even when I went to buy a selfie stick, I was going to Australia, I said I must have a selfie stick. The video shakes. So, I've not yet, I need some software maybe, to stop the shake mode and things like that. But I cannot afford to buy things like that right now. So I'm managing good enough. And when I bought my selfie stick, I needed to buy a stand. Sometime I need to keep my video on a stand, right? So I found a selfie stick that also has a stand. So it's a selfie stick that I can use, and when I want to use it as a stand, then I just can open the bottom, and it can be also a stand. And just to show you, I have everything at my disposal. Some or the other, I have important things, on my disposal. So here is the selfie stick I bought. So you can see how small it is, right? A selfie stick, how small it is. Uh, I can open it, right? I can open it, and if I open it, that is how big it is. Okay, if I open it, that is how big it is. All right, my selfie stick. And on the selfie stick, there are places that are open over here. There are places that are open over here, and you can put the cell phone. So for example, the cell phone will go in only in this direction, because the width is not much, so it can only go in this way, breadthwise. So you pull it down so that it stays firm. Okay, so pull it down so that it stays firm. So now it is firm. You can shake it, you can do whatever you want. It's not going to fall off. Okay, you can shake it around. Okay, you can shake it around and all. It's not going to fall off, right? Oh, let me come in the camera. It's not going to fall off. You can shake it around as much as you want. It's not going to fall off, right? So that way you can move it, you can shake it. It won't fall off, right? It remains there. So that is it. Now, if you want to take, supposing you want to take portrait, then there is a little clip at the back, a little clip. So I keep it portrait. I press that clip up, and now it is in portrait. Okay, it is in portrait. See, I can move it around, but it will always, let me make it shorter. So I can move it around. Uh, I can move it around, but it will still be in. I can move it around, but it will still be in portrait. Wherever I move, even if I move it sideways, it is still showing portrait, because there is a device. There is a device on top here which I can click, and it will show. Then when I come straight, it will also still be portrait. If I move it the other side, it will still be portrait. You see? So I keep it on to portrait. Now, if I want to have a long video, I don't want to do a portrait, then all I do is I click this down, I turn it to the side, and then I will again click the button up, and now it will be this. So see, it will always remain. It will always remain. Okay, it will always remain. Oh, that option is gone off, but it will always remain. All right. So this is how I got the selfie stick. Let me just remove this, and let me get back to Rosemary's channel. So okay, and then uh, my selfie stick at the bottom, it can open out. What happened? Oh, over here, it has this small thing. You can connect it to Bluetooth. You can connect it to Bluetooth, and you can click from here to start or stop. Start or stop. But you cannot change. You can only start or stop. So you have to keep this charged. So this has come out. Let me put it back. And here. So see, this is the bottom of it. The bottom of it, and then it can open into a stand. It can open into a stand like a tripod, and I can put it down somewhere. There. Correct? It's standing. It's standing on my laptop. Standing on my laptop. Okay? It's standing on my laptop. So, very convenient. Finished. Now it's a handle. So, I got this tripod. I got this selfie stick, and it also has a tripod. At the bottom it has a tripod. So very convenient. I got it. It's called gimbal or something like that. Gimbal or something like that. So that is it. So uh, little by little you can always get something. You have never had a video call. Okay, we send me an email. We can get onto some app. Are you on any app like WhatsApp? Facebook has Messenger. Then there is WhatsApp. Are you on WhatsApp, or are you on Facebook, or are you on any of those social media platforms? Any social media platform, Stephen? No WhatsApp. Just got Facebook outlet months ago. Okay. Thank you, Vinny. Okay. So you have Facebook. So on Facebook, they have Messenger. Okay. Facebook also has Messenger. So we can have a call on Messenger. I will tell you how to do that. Okay. um, I will tell you how to do that. So you have Facebook. Facebook has Messenger, and like people can have Messenger without even having Facebook. But if you have Facebook, then you definitely have Messenger. So on Messenger, you can chat with people, and that means you have never been messaging people, right? If you don't have any app, that means you are not messaging people. So you only call and you speak to them. You use your phone only to call and speak, but never use a video call. Very surprising. I won't ask how old you are. Okay, I won't ask how old you are, but we can discuss many things like on email or on Messenger. So it's okay. I'll tell you something, Stephen. I don't have many photographs of myself. I do not have, even from childhood. Only what other people took out, I have. But of myself, no. But I took out like school days, my sports picture that I have. College days, I have a few pictures of that. And even when we went for parties and all, I used to go with my wife. I'm not a party person, but I used to accompany my wife. And my wife used to always tell me, Winston, don't forget to take out pictures and videos. Yes, yes, I will take out. And then when we come home, she will ask me, so show me the pictures and videos. And I will say, oh my God, I forgot. I am that type of person. Not even to remember to take out pictures or to take out videos at a party. And therefore, sometime my wife at the party, she would say, Winston, have you? No, I took out a few. No, no, keep taking out more. So that's how I got interested in taking out. I had to do it. So oh, thanks so much, Stephen. Thanks for that. I only ask because like many of the older generation, like okay, like myself. Okay, I'm the older generation as well. I am in the month of May. In the month of May, I will be 70. In the month of May, I will be 70. And thank God, um, all of us in our family, we don't look our age. We look much younger. Now, when I see my face, I can make out like it's getting older. But many people say I don't look my age, So, so I will be 70 in the month of May this year. So I am also like that. Don't worry, camera shy or conscious. That is why I did not want to put myself on camera, right? I wanted to do interviews, and even if I'm doing the interview with someone, I could have the person. If I'm doing a recorded interview, my camera will be only on the person, right? It will be only on the person, and I would not have it for myself, right? So that is what I started off with. But now I'm very comfortable. Of course, my background as a teacher, I'm used to standing and talking on the stage. And when I became supervisor and coordinator and then vice principal, I have to go on stage, I have to speak, I have to talk. But I'll tell you a little secret of mine. Till today, when I'm first to go on the stage, my heart is literally going that way. I have a lot of butterflies in my stomach, and I'm so nervous, and I just psych myself. I keep psyching myself that come on, Winston, you have always been doing it. And I go onto the stage and I start, and once I start, I have to be stopped. It's like that. Also, I never carry. You find many principals and other people, they are carrying pages and pages and flipping through. If you're flipping through pages, you're only reading. No eye contact, no communication with your audience, and I don't like that. So whenever I go, if it is something important, I rehearse what I'm supposed to say, and I jot down points. I have just a small bit of paper like that, just a small bit of paper. I will have a small bit of paper just with some points, and now and then I will just glance at that in order to know what I should talk about next. That's all. So that is the habit I have. So that's what I'm used to. So I am also camera shy, but I overcame that when I started doing it. And now see, even live stream, I kept saying I procrastinated. I said, let me reach 500, let me reach my subscribers first, then I will see about live stream. Now with the result, I've got very little live stream, very few hours in watch hours. If I had to start live stream much earlier, it would be better. Also, my concept to start YouTube was interview people. So not I don't come on camera. The people will be on camera talking. I am only asking questions, only hear my voice, not see me. So I started with that. But Necessity is the mother of invention. Push comes to shove, right? So when I had to do it, well, I had to do it. That's it. So, make the effort. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll soon get over it. You'll soon overcome it. And like age wise, we are all in that senior bracket, coming near to senior, right? We are all in that bracket. So there's nothing to be shy. There's nothing to be conscious of. We have gone through life. We have seen life. We know everything about life. you know so nothing to be conscious about, so make the effort. So first, when you make your videos, just start making the videos about work, about other things. Make those videos so you don't put yourself there till you get used to it. You get used to it and you see how you can do it. And you're new to everything about videos, so just see how it is. So like I told you, you have a camera, and when you go to your camera, in the camera there are many options. Like, you want to take only photographs or you want to take videos. So stick to that. Either take pictures or take, now you must be taking pictures at least, right, on your phone. So go to the option where it says camera, click on that, and then you have to just shoot. Okay, you have to shoot. Now sometime you may find some button where the camera switches. It switches from a back camera to a front camera. Okay, so you use the back camera when you want to take out anything away from you, and you use the front camera when it's a selfie, when you're taking out about yourself or a group or something like that. Okay, so just that you have to worry about. So keep it to the back camera option. So like at the back camera, so to the back camera. So many times I have suggested on Rose's channel, send send use Wise transfer, use Wise. Wise is an online, it's a very good rate, it is much cheaper. And you can send it directly to a person's bank account. Transfer fees are very less. And you can also send it directly to people in the Philippines. They have what is called Gcash. So you can even send it to the Gcash and they can get it and withdraw it. And Gcash, no charges. You don't pay. No, you pay the transfer. For the transfer, when you are sending, you pay those charges. But here, like they send on PayPal and YouTube, they take a big commission and a big cut for it. And then they give you so many hassles and all that. I tell so many people. Now I see Randy has written, uh, I transfer to Rose's bank account. Yeah, it's transfer, but I use Wise. I use Wise, and I transfer from my bank account to the other person's bank account. So that way, Stephen. Yes, a few pictures. You have been taking out pictures. So when you go to your camera, when you switch on your camera, there will be options. Okay, there will be options. So let me switch on my camera. Okay, I switch on my camera. When I switch on my camera, where is it? I'm trying to I'm trying to get the options. Okay, when you switch on the camera, you see the options: portrait, photo, video. You see down the options. Okay, down the options. So you click on a photo to take out a photograph, and you can click on the camera option. Okay, you can click on the camera option to get a camera done. To get your a video, you can click on the video option, and you can click and get a video done. So uh, let me check 1 minute. Let me check how I can do it. Okay, where is the video? Okay, see, I have clicked on the video option. I've clicked on the video option. No, I clicked on the video option. So now let me click on this button here. So it's taking out the video. You see, Steven? I clicked on the video option. Then I clicked on the round button to start it. And now it is taking out a photograph. Okay. It is taking out a photograph. Now I can stop it. I've stopped it. And now I can go back and I can go back and I can click here. And the video is playing. Play video. So now the video is playing. So what you see now is the video playing. So then just press, you can stop it at any time you want. Okay, so the video is playing. Then you can just stop the video. You can go back, press the back button, and you stop the video. So it's nice, you can do that. So play around with your camera. Play around with your camera, Stephen. Look at the options, and then try to take a video. No, you don't need an external microphone. No, your camera has already a built-in microphone, so it will record automatically. It will record automatically. Uh, let me just try to demonstrate something. Um, mm, mm, mm. Okay, I've gone to my video. I've gone to my settings. It's on video setting. I'm going to press this button and I'm going to take a video of myself. All right. I'm going to take a video of myself. I don't have any microphone connected to my phone. There's no microphone connected to my phone. Correct? No microphone. The thing is plugged into my headphone is plugged into my laptop. Okay. So my phone, you can see there's nothing connected to my phone. So I'm going to press on video. So you see, Stephen, when I press on my video, then I can start recording. I can record whatever I am doing. I can record about whatever I am doing. And then after I finish recording something, I will just click on the stop button. And then I will go to replay the video. I'm replaying the video. So you see, it's a short video. It keeps replaying over and over again because that is the option I have set it to. So I took a video of myself and I played it again. Are you able to hear my voice clearly, or is there any disturbance? Yeah, previously I have taken on camera. I have taken on camera, but then you need connections as well for that. Okay, you need connections and all. Then to transfer everything, even on your phone, you need the connections to transfer to a laptop so you can work on the laptop. I find editing on the phone is it's very tedious for me. So it's easier to edit on the laptop. And on the laptop, you can have many channels open, right? I mean, many tabs you can have open. Like I have about 8 to 9 tabs open on my laptop. But on the phone, you can open multiple but you can see one at a time. So that becomes a problem. So I I just want to keep Rosemary's live stream on again. Oh my God, I cannot find her. I cannot find it anyhow. So that is it, Stephen. That is it. So like how I showed you now, we can do a video call on Messenger, and I can show you I can have the video call on my phone, and I can do something on my laptop, and I can show you so you can see at least how it happens. So yes, don't worry about anything. Whatever it is, I will help you. You first, what you do is just shoot one video. You don't need an external microphone. Your video has a built-in microphone. So you do that. Now I think so. I realized I will know it only afterwards, or just 1 minute. Okay. The video I played is a very short one. The video I played is a very short one, uh, because I think I was having problem to uh, press on the buttons. So yes, so that is it for now. Okay, very clear. Okay, because I have a fan on here. I have a fan on here, and in my recording, I'm getting the sound of the fan. In my recording on the phone, what I recorded just now, I'm getting the sound of the fan. The a flutter, like a flutter in the sound. That's the fan. So I guess this removes. But previously, I have been doing it in the same way without a headphone. But I don't hear the flutter. People are still able to hear me clearly. So, but for the phone, yes, you don't hear it. But even without the phone, all these days I've not been using a headphone, right? All these days I've been not using a headphone, but my voice has been clear. You don't hear the fan flutter like sound. But when I recorded it on my phone just now, I can hear the flutter. I can hear that flutter, and I cannot hear what I was saying. I cannot hear what I was saying. I can only hear the flutter. So I'll have to just experiment and see other reasons why that happens. It could be that I have my thing plugged in, therefore my phone is not picking up my voice because I have it plugged into the laptop on my headphone, and I'm speaking. I'm not using the phone speaker. I just realized I'm using the headphone speaker, and the headphone is connected into the laptop. That is why on my phone it did not pick up. It did not pick up my voice on my phone, because now my voice is going into the laptop and coming through that. Yes, now I suddenly realize why. I was wondering why. Yes, so that is why. But if I disconnect, then you would be able, my phone will pick up my voice. My phone will pick up my voice. I think that is why it is so. Because now my voice is not coming from the outside, my voice is coming from the inside. Like before, when I'm talking, I can hear my voice, but now I hear my voice only from here. If I remove it, then I can hear it, but here I'm only hearing it from here. So I don't know. Maybe that is the reason why. Okay, maybe that is the reason why. So yeah, so that is it. So, by you experimenting, Stephen, by you experimenting, you will come in, little by little, you will be able to, pick up. You will be able to pick up, right? And then after that, it is matter of practice. You can shoot anything around the house. You go out into your backyard or front yard and you see some bird. You can just start shooting, filming the bird. You see some of my videos. My sister has sent me some about the parrot eating almonds. So she just took out a video, right? She's not a YouTuber, but she just took out the video. But now she has learned how to zoom, because at one time she sent me a video about a sparrow. She sent me, not sparrow, sorry, squirrel. She sent me about a video of a squirrel, and she was telling me, Winston, I tried so much to capture, but the squirrel runs so fast. So she tried to stay in her house. I told her, try to stay inside your house and zoom, stay inside your front porch inside and zoom. And so she did that. She stayed in the front porch. She zoomed. So at least she was able to, capture the movements of the squirrel a bit, and she's not going outside. So the squirrel is not running away. The squirrel cannot see her like from inside the house. So though she has a little bit of a mesh, but she or a trellis work, like she was able to shoot it, and she captured and she sent it to me. So and I put it up on my channel. So you see, little by little, you can experiment. Now, when you do it on your phone, you can just zoom, just move. You can move the image, move the picture around, and it will zoom. You can just move it with your fingers. So there are so many things that that can be done. On a camera, you would have to use settings, zoom settings, and change the settings each time and all that. On the phone, just use your fingers to zoom out or zoom in, so very convenient, very convenient. So start shooting some video in or around the house. uh, your wife is cooking something, Martha is cooking something, so you don't have to take a picture of Martha. Just focus only on her cutting stuff or cooking the stuff and the spices she's putting in, you can only hands will be seen, you don't have to show Martha. Just show hands, and Martha will be cooking and doing all that. So you have a cooking video, right? All the steps about how it is to be made, so you have that. So you can do a variety of things. What YouTube says, create a niche for yourself. Have your videos on one subject, then it is better. But you see, my video is on so many different subjects, and even my nephew keeps telling me and tells the mom, uncle should concentrate on one aspect. But my video was about life experiences. Life experiences will cover many subjects, correct? Life experiences will cover many subjects, many things. So I told my nephew, and I told my sister. So this is one reason why I have a variety of topics on my video, because it's life experiences. So it's okay. My life experiences, they are doing well. I may not get millions and millions of subscribers. I've not gone more than 2,500 views for a short. I've not gone more than 2,500 views, but at least I have reached 2,500, right, in some of my views. So I'm capable of that. I just have to find the right video which will get me that. Now, the other day I put a video, and it was such a simple video. I hardly took a couple of minutes, to get it done, and it went up to finally 1,700 and something views. You know, so they say, if that is what the public wants, then give the public some more. It was about that firefighter, the thing about the firefighter. So I had another video, small video about another firefighter. So I put that video, and a P in PIP means picture in picture. So you will find two videos. You'll find my main video playing of the firefighter, and the previous video, which was popular, was also playing in a small inset in one corner. It is also playing in one corner. So both the videos are playing simultaneously. So I put that out, and I think I got 53 views. So I don't know my public, I don't know my watchers, I don't know my viewers. I'm trying to learn them. Why is it one video got 1,700 plus, and a similar video I put the next day, a similar video, and I get only 53 views? I don't know what about my audience. I was telling Pita, I can't believe it. The numbers are just going up and going up and up and up. And like I showed her, like it was 600 something, suddenly 700 something. Oh, Pita, now it has reached 900 and something. Um, Before going to sleep, it had reached 1,000. Next morning, it was like already showing 1,200 and something, you know. And then finally, like it had gone up to 1,700 and something, 55 or something it went up to. So why that one video had throughout the day, people were still watching that video, and I got views on that video, and yet another video, something similar, it just ended up with getting only 53 views. So I do not know why that one was popular and why this one wasn't popular. So it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Just keep making. Yes, you saw both the firefighter. So you see, the first one, no, if you go in and see the views, when you just click on the first video, firefighter, and see the views, how much it has reached now, you will realize. And click on the second one and see how many views it has reached. Nothing in comparison, nothing in comparison. So I'm shocked, I'm surprised. And I tried a P in P, like, PIP, a picture in picture. I tried that, I've done it before, but I used that technique here, thinking, oh, they will see the first one. Oh, yes, we saw that one. Oh, this is different. So they might watch this one also. But no, maybe my thumbnail was not, maybe my caption was not good. So I changed my caption. Twice I changed my caption. Twice. If you had commented on the first one and you go and see now, you'll find the caption will be different. So, twice I changed on my caption. But even though I changed my caption, I still didn't do better. Oh, hello, Pita. Nice to see you. Yes, headphones, good voice quality. Stephen was the first one who came, and I told Stephen also, Pita has gone out. She's visiting other schools to promote her school, for the students, So Pita might not be able to come in. She might not be able to come in on, early as she normally first. I was telling Stephen about it, and and so I told Stephen, I tried in the beginning of my live stream, I tried the headphone, but I was not able to test whether it is good or not. So when Stephen came, I told Stephen, 1 minute, can you, if you're still on my stream and not going away, can you just tell me, let me try out the headphone. I put the headphone, connected it to my laptop, and he said, very good, very good. And now also he said, no other disturbance, no nothing. I bought this headphone some years ago, before COVID. I bought these headphones because I wanted to start online, with agencies. So they tell you, you must have, this is the specification for the headphone you must have, and it must have noise reduction. And, they give you lots of specifications, that this is the minimum specification you need to have for the headphones to, tutor students online. But unfortunately, I never got from any agency. And uh, suddenly today, I suddenly realized, let me just take out my headphone. And I was searching for something in the trolley bag, and I saw it, and I said, okay, let me take it out. And then I had no time to try it on, but then I tried it when Stephen was there, and he said, yes, it's perfect, I can hear very clearly. And just now he said there is no noise. I recorded on the phone. And I'm getting that fluttering noise, on the phone. But yet, I'm not getting it here. But even without the headphone, all these days I've been, weeks, in fact, all these weeks I've been not using the headphone, but my voice has come clear. The fan, you do not get the fan, but my phone picks it up. I guess my phone microphone must be very, very sensitive. I don't know. Yeah, but then when I'm talking, no, I'm talking on the laptop. So the laptop is an inbuilt microphone. So I guess the laptop is not picking up the other sounds around, but the phone picks up all sounds around. Yes, that is what. The laptop is a built-in microphone. I think it's not picking up, all that, but my phone picks up everything that is going around. That's why Pita said once before. She said, "Winston, can you just mute?" I don't know. Can you? Or maybe my laptop picks up. I don't know. But the fan noise is not coming, so that is good. That's good. Yes, yes, yes. There was one particular video, live stream. There was one particular live stream that had it had over 200. It had 200 plus likes, and that was because two people were promoting my live stream. Two people were promoting my live stream. So they said, please go in and watch it. Watch the live stream and click on like. So you are right. And the likes started coming in. The likes started coming in even before, when I just advertised, when I just posted it. I posted it a couple of days ahead of time. So from that time itself, the likes were coming in. So even though people had not yet seen the live stream, they were already clicking on like, because the two of the vloggers, they shared it with the others and said, please go in and like, his live stream. So they had not seen my live stream. Yes, they had not yet seen. I had not yet posted. I had not yet done the live stream, but they had already started. On my post, they started clicking on like. So it was so wonderful, like, like beforehand itself, they were clicking on the like. So yes, I reached like over 100 and something, and then the remaining came during my live stream. You're right, Stephen. You remember? See, you have a good memory, Stephen. You have a good memory. You have a good memory. You will do well. You will do well. Don't worry. You will do well for a YouTube. Very well, you will do. Don't worry. Matter of just getting used to it. Uh, yes, Peter, it's your lunch break, right? Another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes, you will have your class, right? Now it's about 12:45 for you. So in another few minutes, you will start your class, right? So that's okay. That's okay. In another 15 minutes, I will have 2 hours. I will be 2 hours on my live stream. And Stephen has been with me from beginning. Stephen has been with me from beginning. So sweet of him. And not just been with me, like he has been continuously with me, and we have been interacting a lot, and he was chatting a lot, like, Kenlin came for a brief time, and then she went off to sleep. So, Stephen, you have two things to do. First thing, send me an email. And second thing, start with video shooting. But just be careful what I mentioned about the office. You can take out a working process, of your plant, whatever you're producing or whatever your plant is about. You can take like a working process, all the different process. But first ask your management if that is okay to take a video, and later on you may post it on YouTube. So is it okay with him for taking that out? And I would say, like, to also get it recorded on a message. Send a message, like, send a message and say, I want to do this. Can I come and discuss it with you? First, send them a message. I want to this. Is it okay? Can you please answer, let me know if it's okay with you to do something like this? Like, because it finally depends on the owners, right? Maybe you are not interacting with the owners. Maybe you are not interacting with the owners. So, it all depends. The owners have to come. So I don't know if you are in contact with the owners directly in any way, the owners of the plant, like, because they are the ones who need to give the permission. So even if your manager or your manager, or the whoever it is, like highest in the company, if he has contact with the owners and he speaks to them and he sends you a message, that he sends you a message back again that yes, owners have said you can take it out, there's no problem, then you have that message. You have that message. So tomorrow you are not liable for anything. Cooperation of several countries. No camera, or no camera at, okay, so that solves your problem. No camera at work, so you cannot take out, so that's fine, that's good. So outside it is just avoid taking out only of children. If it is like mixed, there are children with their families going around or something like that, like a zoo, I told you, you take out videos and there's families there with kids and you have your kids there, that's okay, you have kids taken out, that's okay. But specifically, just avoid it for the beginning. Have your videos coming without any strikes, or without any copyright, or without any problems like that, okay? So take the videos out, and if it is possible, you can send the videos to me on the on the on the message, on the app that we use, or on the email. If you email also has a capacity, so let's see if you can send it to me in some way or the other. There are things called zip files, but of course you may not know that. You can, a larger file, you create a zip file and you send it. So the zip file, it condenses the video, and then you can send it. And then when I open the zip file, then I can open the zip file, and then I can see your video. So there are many ways of doing it. So we can take it from that. So initially, just do something like for less than a minute, and do it on portrait. Okay, do it on portrait. So have your camera facing like this, portrait. Okay, have your camera, don't take it out this way, landscape, don't take it out landscape, take it out portrait. Okay, so take out for less than 60 minutes, take out anything for less than, sorry, 60 seconds. Take out any video for 60 seconds. Even if you have a backyard or a front yard, and you have some flowers, and you're growing some plants, and if you're growing some vegetables or whatever it is, you can even take out something of that. Take out something under 60 seconds. Then those files, you can send it, you can easily send it across. I can have a look at it, or you can, even if we are doing a call, we can do the call from the laptop, and on the laptop you can show me the video. We can find a way of doing that, and then I can show you the steps of what to do, because you have to transfer from your phone to your laptop. You have to transfer from your phone to your laptop. Steven, do you have a Google account? Google account means Gmail. Gmail. Yes, if you're surrounded by nature, you're in a countryside, you're surrounded by nature, so you can stick to that one thing, anything connected with nature. So there might be some animals roaming around, there might be some birds coming, there might be some small animals like squirrels and all these and all, flowers blooming. Then you take out of your, the area you live. Take out, even if you visit a park, you visit a park or something. So anything connected with nature, and nature in the different seasons. Nature in the different seasons, you can take that out as well. So, and then we can see how to combine. This is the same thing in summer, and here it is in winter. Or this is the same thing in winter, and here it is in spring. The same area, this is it now in spring. And you can put a kind of a comparison of that as well, like, so yes, we can do so many things, like, so okay, keep nature as your niche, and that's better, because it's only one thing you're talking about, not like me, you're talking only about nature, so that would be good. And so many things in nature, hills, mountains, rivers, seas, bridges, ponds, so many things can come into nature, right? So uh, yes, take up something about nature. Let that be your niche. Concentrate on that one thing. And Okay, Martha has a Google account. Okay, why don't you also create one? Create one on the laptop. Create a Google account on the laptop. So, what email do you have? Stephen, what email do you have? Bows and arrows. You have Hotmail. Okay, doesn't matter. Create a Gmail. Create a Gmail. I don't know if you read each other's emails. I don't know, but like my wife and myself, my wife had a password on her phone. I never used to keep a password on my phone. I started keeping a password only when I came to Thailand. So I've never had a password on my phone. And my wife was also a bit of a nosy person. I know she used to look at the she used to look earlier at the kids' phones, like and I used to tell her, stop it, don't look. You must respect. You must respect your kids, like you must respect, trust them, like so she used to look at I know she used to look at the kids. So I don't know if she ever looked at my phone and my emails or what, I don't know, but it did not matter to me. I did not have anything to hide. She could see it. But yes, when I came to Thailand, then I started putting a password on my phone to open my phone. But in Canada and all, I never had it. So, but yet, as far as I know, like my wife and myself, we never ever looked at each other's emails or anything like that. So I don't know, you know, because to be honest, like sometimes you can discuss something with a friend. You may have a very good confidant in, and sometimes it doesn't have to be your wife, like, correct? Because you know each other's temperaments, and you know that something may not go well if you mention it. And so you might have a friend who you can you know trust in, and mention things to your friend and ask, what is the advice, what do you think could be done. Now I'll give you another example. In the house back home where we were living, we had some neighbors. The neighbors are always fighting constantly. They were in fighting with each other, okay, loudly. They were shouting, and they were small one bedroom, so everybody could hear and things like that, okay. And both used to drink, so when they drank, it was even worse, because then you got all the flowery language and creation coming out. Then finally he decided, the man decided to, take it easy, not to upset the wife, and take it better, as you grow more mature and older. But then somebody suggested, go and meet a marriage counselor. So they went to the marriage counselor, and both were speaking to the marriage counselor, and he was asking a lot of questions. And he was very forthcoming, because the marriage counselor said, you both have to be very honest in your answers. So he came out very honestly about maybe future of past affairs, and all those things that he had, or things that he did, very honestly, like he said it. And afterwards, when there was a slight argument, the wife would throw up all those things that were said at the thing. So he realized that it backfired on him. Being honest at those meetings, it backfired on him. He said, if only I had to shut my mouth and not be honest, it would have been better. And then things started escalating once again. You know because she used to be throwing up all those past issues. So that was wrong. Past is past. Let it be. Okay, start today and tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. For me, I always say, use your past as an example to make your today and your tomorrow a better place. Correct? Make your today and tomorrow better by looking at your past examples. But talking about the past, you cannot change your past. So don't do that. Don't bring it up. So that is something that is very important. So, okay, if you want to use your wife's Google and she has no objections and it's okay like that, or you have your own Google account, a Gmail account. Why I'm saying that is because whenever you post anything, you take your camera, and your camera has to be synced. Your camera has to be synced to other devices. So if your camera is synced to other devices, it will be synced to your laptop. And whatever pictures you take out, they will come on your laptop. So sometimes some videos are very big, and it cannot be, it'll take up a lot of data in your phone, but your laptop has a more capacity to handle videos and pictures and those kind of things. So when you go to Google Photos, if you go to Google Photos and you log in with your Google account, I am able to see photos that I have posted since many years ago. I do not even have those photographs with me. I don't have it in a real photo. I do not have it in a digital form. I do not have those pictures with me, or I do not have those videos with me. But from my Google Photos, I am able to get it. And so I got so many pictures from the past. I got so many pictures that I'm able to, now use in my channel as well. So that is why, I'm saying a Google account to have, because everything will be stored. Any picture, any video you take out, it will all be stored on Google Photos. And then I delete from Google Photos, because sometimes it says you have reached your capacity. So then I delete some photos that are not really necessary. I delete videos that are not necessary. Once I have posted my video on YouTube, then I can delete those videos unless they are for family. If they are family videos, I keep them. But if they are any other videos, then I don't keep them. Okay, Stephen. I know I was thinking of asking you, but then we were talking something important about your technology. So midnight, yes. Okay, Stephen. Um, see you. Good night. Thank you for being here from beginning to end. For me also, it is about 2 hours, so I will log off also now. Pitar also has gone. She has class, so I will also log off. Thank you for being on my stream throughout, and I will catch up some other time. So tomorrow, sometime when you get up, if you can send me the email, and let's start. Let's start. Okay, let's start your journey on YouTube. All right. And in the meantime, also tomorrow, take out any short video, and we can always discuss it. Okay, we can discuss it here on the live stream as we discussed today, or we can also discuss it on. We can also discuss it on separately also, anything. Okay, so that was very good. So take care. And Pita, thank you also for still being here from the time you have come back. So Pita, I will log off also now. I will just put in a thank you note, and then I will log off. And thank you so much also for being here. So thank you, Pita. Thank you, Stephen. And thank you, Kenlin, for being on my stream today. We've had very good interaction today as well, Stephen. And let's start you on the road, on the YouTube road to progress. Okay, you will find it interesting. You will begin to do so many more things. Like I look out for subjects to take videos. You can take when it rains, when it's snowing, when a storm, tornado passing by your home, hopefully passing by your home, not your home. So yes, nature. Take out on nature. Let's have that as your topic. So I can help you also with doing a banner and things for your YouTube. I'll have a look at your YouTube, what it says now, and then we'll take it from there. So good night, Stephen. Bye, Pita. See you on the evening live stream, Pita. Okay, when you reach home, take care. So I'll just put in a thank you note, and then I will end the live stream. I'm feeling very hungry also. Very hungry, I'm feeling. Always a pleasure, Stephen. Anytime, anytime, any help you need, I will be. If I can do it, I will do it for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anytime. Okay, Vinny. Thank you so much. Yes, start one. Start one. Don't worry. Any help, I will give you help. So you can start one. Okay, then. Love and God bless to everyone.